Rocket Pool. So, Rocket Pool have had a very good bear cycle, actually, really. While it hit very good highs back in 2021 of about $150 or so, during this bear cycle, they built a really, really strong community. They've built a protocol that everyone's using, and it's actually looking pretty damn strong, especially with, liquid staking's become such a big thing, and I think they're set to grow even more. And I'll talk about all that in this video. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what this spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. And in the videos, I showed myself buying these coins up. I expected that they were going to make me a lot of cash. And you can see what the prices of these coins were when I recorded my videos. And you can also see the highs that these coins hit about a year and a half on. And these are what your profits would have been if you'd popped $100 into those coins when I released the vids, sat on them for 16 months and then sold them. And if you'd done it for all 26, your profit from them would have been over 123 grand, which is not too bad. Now, I sold them, but I share the coins that I own on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So when I find a coin that I think is going to make me a lot of cash, I jump onto the site, I tell my members about the coin, the profits it can have, and the percentage of my money that I'm going to put in, and they can copy along exactly, meaning they'll make the exact same profits as me. And obviously the bonus there is they don't have to do any work. That's why we have thousands of members on the site. It's because they're just making great money in crypto without having to do anything. And if you want to see what they made, that's on the site. If you want to see what I've said in the past, that's on the site too. And it's all public record. You can verify it all on the history of this channel. But we are in a bull cycle. And if you haven't got your portfolio sorted now, then time is of the essence. Because in 6 months, you're going to have missed a lot of the money you could have made. So copymycrypto.com can help you with that, guys. So Rocket Pool. So as I said, right, 2021, I think it hit 150. I think it was $154 and some change. $154.73, right? But very recently, like in the summer of this past year, ran back up to about $60. Right now, it's sitting at $36. Now, Rocket Pool is a decentralized Ethereum staking pool, offering up to 4.33% for ETH2 staking. Now, users can join Rocket Pool with its decentralized node operator network. So basically, you don't have to have a ton of Ethereum to be able to stake it, right? Because that was one of the things that I think caused a lot of frustration when the merge happened. When it was announced, was that you needed a certain amount of Ethereum. I think it was 32 originally, to be able to stake it. And this node operator network has allowed people to stake with fractions of Ethereum, effectively. And if you run your own node with only 16 ETH, and I say only, but 16 ETH is going to run you, 64 grand. But you can earn commission from staking ETH and the Rocket Pool rewards for providing Rocket Pool collateral, which amounts to about 6.36% APR for ETH and the additional Rocket Pool rewards. So they provide liquid staking, which means users can benefit from an increasing exchange rate instead of adding to their initial staked collateral, which is a taxable event. So what they have done, what is kind of the important thing here, Rocket Pool have basically made this so that it is no longer a taxable event to stake. And Rocket Pool offers smart nodes, which is a custom node software allowing anyone to run a node on its network. With losses from bad nodes distributed across the network, individual users minimize their risk of facing penalties. This is supported by the pool's open source and audited smart contracts. So, and it's non-custodial. You own it. Yeah, it's not like an exchange where if your crypto's sitting on an exchange, you don't own it. While I, use centralized exchanges, I don't leave my crypto on the centralized exchanges because that would be silly, guys. Rocket Pool was launched by David Rugendijk, a senior developer with a computer science background who designed Rocket Pool back in 2016. His general manager is Darren Langley, who's an executive with over 18 years of experience of commercial experience managing and mentoring development teams. The team is complemented by 3 blockchain and Solidity engineers with 40 years plus experience. So what makes it unique is basically that it offers anyone the opportunity to participate in staking regardless of their capital investment. You don't need 64 grand. You don't even need 16 ETH. You can stake from you can stake 1% of an Ethereum if you want. And again, because of the way that they've done this is no longer a taxable event. So you stake your Ethereum and you get back an increased exchange rate for staking it. And again, in terms of the way this is done, the way that the slashing mechanisms occur, it means the penalties are not going to all go to one individual, or not going to go. It basically minimizes all individuals' risks. Node operators also must deposit a minimum amount of Rocket Pool as collateral if they're going to run a node. It's as a concept is very, very good. The key thing here is the growth that we've seen from liquid staking. Liquid staking is now an immensely large sort of growth sector. Liquid staking derivatives is what it's referred to on CoinMarketCap. And if we actually check out CoinMarketCap now, you've got Lido, which obviously rules the roost of liquid staking, but you've got Rocket Pool, Anchor, Lido, and then iterations of all the others. One that actually I think is hugely undervalued is Stader. Stader's it's got market up 31 million, but I think the value locked is about 600 million or something. So I think that's due some growth. But as you can see, like this, 2 years ago, this really wasn't a sector, and now it's enormous. I mean, the overall market cap of Lido DAO is like 3 billion. The overall market cap of Rocket Pool is 738 million. And I do think Rocket Pool will probably catch Lido's market cap. I'm not saying they'll catch it. I think Lido will continue to be number one, but I think Rocket Pool will probably reach that market cap or more. And actually, when you look at Rocket Pool, its all-time high was $154, dollars, which times 20 million, that works out about 3 billion, right? I actually think it should break its previous high. I think we're probably looking at a $200 coin for Rocket Pool, which puts it at a market cap of around $4 billion. I do think Lido is probably likely to hit, $10 billion, to be honest. But liquid staking is a very, very useful opportunity for people that want to stake and want to earn, because you're opened up to all DeFi opportunities once you've got your other your liquid Ethereum. So like in this regard, it would be RETH, but then you can start utilizing it in other areas and earn on top of the earnings you're already making. Liquid staking is a growth sector, and I think the more I think we're going to see big whales entering more and more and more into liquid staking, because they're going to want to minimize all their taxable events. It makes total sense. Everyone wants to minimize their tax, whales more so than anyone. So as a growth sector, it's enormous. I think it's inevitable that we're going to see money swinging into these markets in a big way. So I think $200 is a pretty fair target. Could do more, but it's going to depend on overall growth outside of just the Ethereum network. And Rocket Pool have added, they're not just Ethereum now, but the more that they grow and integrate multiple networks, the more money is going to flow in there. So it's going to depend on the development of Rocket Pool, along with the advertising and marketing as well. But I think $200, fair target. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Do you think it can do more? Do you think it could beat Lido? I really don't. So I'll be interested to see if anyone does. And if you do, explain why in the comments down below. Guys, If you want to make the same profits as me in the next bull cycle, you can do. All you have to do is go to copymycrypto.com. That is the site I run where I share with my members the coins that I own. And when I add to my portfolio, if I find a coin that I think can do a phantom, and I jump onto the site, I tell my members about the coin, the profits it can have, and the percentage of my money I'm going to put in. They can copy along exactly. When I sell a coin, I do the exact same thing. I tell my members what coin I'm selling and at what price. So the members get in at the same price, they get out at the same price, they make the same profit, but they don't have to do any work, which is why we have thousands of members on the site. And if you want to see what they've made, that's on there. If you want to see what I've said in the past, that's on there. It's all public record as well, so you can verify it all. And if you like what you see, guys, try it out, because we're in a bull cycle right now. If your portfolio is not sorted, if you're not happy with it, if you're uncertain about it, you can join. You can see what I own and see if it's a service that you want to carry on trying. And that's it from me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.